I hope we're online. Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends from all over the world, we have in this webinar 23 countries joining, and I have with me Jessica Varga, Christina Freier, and Samar Sreiss from the ITB team, who will later on give you important insights for your preparation to ITB. Let me just shortly say that it's only 104 days to go to ITB in March, and we're looking very much forward to see you and to welcome you together with our host country, Mongolia, the coming year. It is a destination to be discovered, and we're very curious about how they will inspire us to travel. Now I'll hand over to Jessica Varga and wish you lots of success with this webinar.
Thank you, Mr. Ruetz. Also, warm welcome from our side. I'm really happy to see so many of you connected this morning. We will be talking about a lot of topics, and so we better get started. And I will switch off the webcam right now so you can concentrate on the presentation, and also you do not need so much bandwidth. So let me just quickly turn it off. And two more things before we start. You can always ask questions during the webinar. Of course, there will be a little time in the end, but also during the webinar, we have some colleagues sitting at their PCs and answering in written form. And you just have to click on Q&A. This is a little button you should find on the right side, and if it's clicked on, it opens a window, and then you can type in your question, and then you have to click on Send. If you don't click on Send, we do not actually receive it. So please feel free to send all of your questions. Also, a new thing during this webinar is that we do some little polls, little questionnaires of 1 or 2 questions, so we can see if you're already informed about the topic we will be talking about, or is a new topic, etc. So let's get started and have a quick overview on the table of contents. As I said, a lot of topics regarding stand preparation today. We'll be looking at the planning tools, and also we hit the 5 top questions about stand registration. We have a look at the upcoming deadlines. Also, my colleague Christina will give you some tips about stand construction. And Samar, my other colleague, she will be talking about exhibitor passes and also how you get your services. How can you order your services online at the ITb Webshop? And we look at the travel preparations if you have not done so far. Also, we look at the B2C communication and things we offer you for free so you can get in contact with the private visitors. And last but not least, we have a look at our marketing and sponsoring section because we prepared for you this summer a brand new brochure, and we have a look on that. And and then a little forecast, but that's really the end, and then you can ask more questions. So, and as promised, we will be doing a little poll. I hope my WebEx assistant hears me now. You should see now on the right side very soon a poll popping up, and I ask you to answer the poll. And if you see it, you have to click on the answers, but also click on Submit. If you do not click on Submit, then it would not be seen by us. So let me check with my WebEx assistant. Please insert the poll. Yes, now you can see it. And the time starts. We have 30 seconds to answer it, like a quiz show here. First question. Do you know the exhibitor manual? Please click on yes or on no. And the second question is, have you used the exhibitor manual so far, or maybe a colleague? Yes or no. And please click on submit now. And 2 more seconds left. All right. So we see that some of you have already seen the exhibitor manual so far. But maybe I can introduce you to some more planning tools that we have prepared for you. On this website, you can see many of the planning tools. I just quickly share my desktop with you so you can see where to find it. This is our brand new website. We just had a relaunch on that. And if you go to Exhibitors and you go to Trade Show Planning, one of the navigation points is Planning Tools, and there you can find the webinar, of course, the exhibitor guide, but also checklists. So let's talk about those. Go back. The exhibitor guide is quite useful. We can show it in English and Spanish and German. And we also have checklists. We prepared them for communication marketing issues, so you meet all the deadlines. Also, we help you with the frequently asked questions for press conference, to organize a press conference, and also how to get staff feedback on your booth. And really brand new, we just finished it yesterday evening, is the stand constructor manual. And please feel free to send it to your stand constructor. Also read through if you want. Next to the technical guidelines or requirements, this is a PDF that's really helpful for your stand constructor. You're right now in one of those exhibitor webinars. We will be having another one in January. And also a little tip from our side is the website of the AUMA, the Association of the German Trade Fair Industry. They offer in several languages, like in French and Spanish, etc., also tips for exhibitors. It's more general, not just ITB Berlin, of course, but maybe you can find some tips for you also for other trade shows. So next slide, please. We go to the top 5 questions of the stand registration. Let's start here. Okay. First question. What are the changes of the promotion package for ITB Berlin 2015? Well, the biggest change is that there will not be any printed catalog. Sorry. For the weather here in Berlin, I'm a bit cold. Well, no printed catalog, but why is that? Well, we did a survey with our exhibitors and visitors, and 70% of you said they do not even use the catalog, the printed one. So due to CSR reasons, we decided not to print thousands and thousands of catalogs that are thrown away. So we will concentrate on the virtual marketplace, which is the online catalog of ITB Berlin. We can find all your profiles of exhibitors. And also we are always working on improving the ITB Berlin mobile guide, where you have your profile. And the exhibitor lists of exhibitors and co-exhibitors will be printed in the daily magazine of ITB Berlin, the called ITB Berlin News, distributed at the trade show ground. So you're still very present, and it's in the digital time we're on the online catalog and mobile guide will be used more. So, second question. Can I change my exhibitor details? Yes, of course. You just have to log into this website you see here, the itb-exhibitordata.com, and then you log in and can save your changes. If you do not remember your password, you can contact this email, and they will send another one to you. But please note this website is a new one as well, and will be ready for you next week. Another question that's also regarding your stand registration details is, why do I need to specify a personal email address, and can I change it afterwards? Well, it's really important that you type in the correct person in the stand registration, because we send all the important exhibitor information to this person and to this personal email address. And if you have written an info@ email address, please change it, and you can do so also on that website. And fourth question, when is the invoice sent? Well, first of all, you had the option to check if you want your invoice for the down payment in 2014 or in 2015. And this will be done as you checked on your stand registration. But normally it will be sent at least until mid-February. And the final invoice, which means including all the additional service you might have ordered, like decoration or construction or security, etc., will be sent out until beginning of May. And fifth question, last one, is my company exempt from value-added tax, the VAT? Well, at the ITb Webshop, which will be shown by Samar, my colleague, there you can find the VAT ID form. And please fill it out, send it to this email address, and my colleagues will check if you're exempted from the VAT, and this will be sent to you in form of a credit. And if you're not in the EU, then we also need a business certificate. If you have questions regarding that topic, please contact our colleagues at this website, this email address. All right. So, also important part is the deadlines. Let's have a look at the next deadlines still this year and in January. Well, until the 15th of December, you need to register your co-exhibitors. If you click on this link, /application, you will find all the stand registration forms, also the forms for the register of co-exhibitors. And please do so. So they're included for sure in the mobile guide and also in the virtual marketplace. And also check your entry in the virtual marketplace. Your data, as inserted in the stand registration, automatically appears in the virtual marketplace, but maybe you have a different logo or you want to change your profile text. Please do so. Log in with your password from last year. If you do not remember your password, you can find a button on this website that says "Forgot your password," and then you just require a new one. Also, make sure that your co-exhibitors check their entries and adapt them. And there's another important point. We know that some of you exhibitors are doing some action on their booths on the weekend, and for example, performances, dances, music, etc. And please let us know and send it to this email address, itb@messe-berlin.de, so we can publish it for free on the website for you. And also in our printed B2C material, we will go into that topic later on. Also, it's mandatory to register your events at the booth, but it is you can choose if you want to publish it in the event calendar for free. So if you have an event that you want to be published openly to everyone, please let us know. Check it in the form that is saved for that. And another one that's already regarding the topic that comes up next is that you have to submit your stand construction details for official approval until the 15th of January. After that, it will be more expensive. And of course, deadlines do not stop there. There are some more deadlines, and you have to have a look at them. And we listed them all in the Exhibitor Guide 2015, page 6 and 7, at the website I showed to you for trade show planning. So, Christina, let's hear something about the stand construction.
Good morning, everyone. Jessica already gave you a quick overview of how to prepare. Now, your stand construction, of course, is a crucial part of your presence at ITB. Your stand is like your business card. It gives our visitors the first impression of who you are, of the philosophy of your company, and of course, it should represent your goals for your ITB presence. So, for example, if you even if you have a low or bigger budget, it doesn't interfere with our stand construction tips. It's always good to have an inviting stand, stand design, and you can do a lot with even with low budget. And on the right-hand side, you see two polls at the moment. Do you know the criteria of the Best Exhibitor Awards, and how important is the factor sustainability in your trade show planning? So just give us a short feedback on that, just to see how far you are there. And but also, whenever you think of your trade show planning and that stand construction, you should definitely implement the technical guidelines for stand construction and safety regulations, because we do have updated technical guidelines. So please have a look online. You find them in the exhibitor section of our website. And in our exhibitor guide that Jessica already showed you, you find a lot of tips on how to design your stand. So, for example, color can reflect your corporate identity, or pictures are always more than 1,000 words. So use pictures to emotionalize the visitors, or Lighting is also a crucial part. It can accentuate the important areas of your stand. It can highlight, even if it's only a small stand, or even more important if it's a big stand. It can put a highlight on special areas of your stand. So these are pretty easy ways to impress the people that come to your stands, the trade visitors, with only the stand construction. The Best Exhibitor Awards are always given to our exhibitors on ITB Saturday on the evening. So you can, for those who know the Exhibitor Awards, they can you can even improve your position in the rating if you read the criteria catalog before. And it's not only about creativity and first impression or the booth design itself. It's also about a lot of service. There are a lot of service questions that are being checked, and of course it's also about the personal, like the staff you have at your stand, the friendliness, the motivation, the clothing even. Is it authentic? Hard word in English. Is there the authenticity given, for example, or how about the accessibility for visitors, and also information material? So you see, it's not only the stand construction that is being rated in the Best Exhibitor Awards. It's a lot of criteria. So if you go to the website that we have shown here, you can see the criteria itself and also the rating. So you see the importance of each criteria. We also ask you about the sustainability, the factor sustainability in your stand construction. From our side, for ITB Berlin, this is a crucial part. It's a lot about sustainability and tourism in ITB, so make sure that when selecting a stand construction company, that they take care of sustainability, that they choose environmentally friendly building materials, that they use the materials and components of your stand multiple times. This helps everyone to save money on one hand, but also resources on the other hand. So this would be our suggestion. And if you need any help with this stand construction, you can always contact our subsidiary company, our colleagues from MB Capital Services. They also help you with all your requests regarding stand construction, and they set up the stand for you that you have never dreamt of. So just call them or write them a short email, and they will help you out with everything. Then, of course, there's some regulations that you have to follow. So, first of all, if you only plan, for example, a 20 square meter booth, we do not need your stand construction plans for approval. But if you, for example, have a bigger space, an entire hall, for example, or if a visitor aisle goes through your stand, or if you plan on constructing a double decker, for example, if you have a mobile stand like a bus, or if it's a special structure and construction like a stage, then please send your construction plans to our technical department until the 15th of January. This is very important, also budget-wise, especially if you plan on constructing an upper story. The fee is twice as much as would normally be if you submit your construction plans after the 15th of January. So take care, read the technical guidelines carefully, and then send all the construction plans, if needed, to our colleagues of the Technical Event Service. You see the email address down here, and they also will tell you if there need to be changes, if they need more information, or they give you the approval right away. During the construction and dismantling period, you are asked to wear the construction and dismantling passes. Those passes can be ordered for free at the email address you see right here. Just tell us how many colleagues you have who will need to access ITB Berlin venue on during the construction or dismantling period, and we send you the passes via postal mail. So it's for free. You can order just one or two additional just to be on the safe side, but it's important that everyone wears those passes. And we definitely recommend checking the traffic guide before coming to ITB Berlin. I show it on the desktop for you. So here we go. This is the traffic guide. It shows you all the dates and times where you can enter with either with your truck, with your car, or the bigger trucks. The important thing is if you come with a very big truck, you will not get permission to enter the fairground on the last day of the setup. So please tell your stand constructor to plan the stand construction, if they're coming with a big truck, to be finished on the 2nd of March. And also another very important thing for the dismantling traffic is you're only allowed on the last day of ITB, on the ITB Sunday, you're only allowed the cars access only with parking ticket until 4 p.m. After that, after 4 p.m., cars are not allowed. And for the vans and trucks, it's starting at 8 p.m. So put this into your planning. Think of this when, especially for ITB Sunday, and always bring the deposit. It's 200 euros you have to pay before accessing the fairgrounds. So this was just a short overview on the traffic guide, but it's very important to read this carefully. And then there's something you can also use, for example, for the shipping. We definitely recommend our official forwarding agencies. It's either Agility Fairs and Events or DB Schenker. The advantages are clear. They ensure deliveries on schedule, and they have storage space next to Messe Berlin Fairgrounds. So whatever you want to store and you don't have any space at your stand, or you're not allowed to store at your stand, for example, all the packing material, you're actually not allowed to store at your stand. So contact them to arrange the storage at their storage space right next to the fairgrounds, and they ensure you the deliveries on schedule. So our colleagues are answering all the questions you might have, but I will forward you to my colleague Samar now, who will focus on exhibitor codes and ticketing.
Hi, thank you, Christina. Now I want to tell you something about the ticketing. As you know, for each stand you will get free exhibitor codes for your stand. Depends on the stand size. So if you have 20 square meters, you will get 3 free exhibitor codes via email. You will get them in the next weeks, and then you can register each code at the website itb-voucher.com. This website will be available at the end of next week. If you have many exhibitor codes and you want to forward them to your co-exhibitor or to a person, a third person, you can forward them, and they can copy this code and put it on this link. If the number of codes is not enough for you, you can buy additional permanent tickets. You can buy them at the BICO, at the online web shop. I will show you later where you can find them there. If you want to buy these tickets via our representative in your country, you can find them your contact person online at itb-berlin.com/contact. There you can find your representative in your country. If you are on site and you have forgotten to purchase your permanent ticket, you can buy them at the registration counter in the City Q Berlin or in the entrance south. There's no registration counter at the ICC because the ICC Berlin is closed. One permanent ticket costs 50 euros, so please note that you have the 50 euros with you, or you can pay via credit card. If you want to give your clients, if you want to give your clients some digital vouchers as a complimentary, you can order them at the BICO 2. The cost of one digital voucher is 15 euros. Please note that all tickets are non-transferable. Okay? So we will go on to BICO, our web shop, and hopefully you will get the polls. Just a second. Yes, they are online now. Do you know where you can find the web shop? Please answer yes or no. Do you know how you can order additional services? So you can say yes or no. And go on submit. Please do not forget to click on submit. So now 20 seconds. 9, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hopefully you answered yes. That's great. Thank you. Nice view. So now I want to show you how you can register online or where you can find BICO Webshop. Just a second. I want to share my desktop with you. So, where is it? This is the first page of the ITB Webshop. You can find the link at itb-berlin.com/webshop, but you can find it in the presentation too. So if you have already your login from last year, you can use them and put your login data here. If you have forgotten your password or your login, please click on this button. If you want to register new, please click on this button. I know my login, so I will put them down. After login, you will get the information how stand you will have. You will click on next. I think we have to put it in English. So now you can see your name. My name is Max, so please ignore this name. It's a test version. And there you can find which stand you have and in which hall. In case you have a stand builder and a co-exhibitor, and they want to order anything on their own account, they need to register them themselves. So if they do not have a login right now, so they can register there. If you want that the co-exhibitor, or if the co-exhibitor or the stand builder want to buy anything on your account, you have to register them as a co-orderer. You can find this point at Manage Account and Co-orderers. I will now describe you what these points mean. First, I want to show you the co-orderers. Here you can create a new co-orderer, maybe a stand builder. So you can click here, put a username, stand builder, the email address from your stand builder, then the salutation. The country will be Germany or another country you want, the company name of your stand builder, the first name is Max Builder. Oh, sorry, I have a mistake. Sorry, it's another way. And here you can use your language, so in English. Then you can apply, and this was successfully. So you can close this, and you can see now you have a new co-orderer. You can put as many as you want. And yes, if you have to change something, you can edit it here or you can delete it. If you want to edit your account, if you are saying, my username, I don't like it, so you can change it here. Or I forgot it every year, so you can change it here. And you can put it here, company name, your first name, last name, the language you want to have. Then you can go to apply, and this was successfully too. On the contact management, during the process to order something, additional services, you will be asked to put a contact person, or you can change a contact person. So you can create a new account. Just a second, I have to check. Yes. Create a new account, put here the name of the contact person, Rita, maybe. It's the last name. It's Schulz. And the first name will be Rita, maybe. Then you can choose the country, a postal code. If you want the bold parts, you have to fill in the bold parts. So apply. And this is safe now, so you can close this. And yes, here can you find Rita. You can edit this account too, or you can delete it. And the same thing is at the address management. Here you can create a new account, put in your company name, the country, and we have to choose a language. And then we can apply. And this is safe. So now I will show you how you can order additional services. As you can see on the left-hand side are several information. First, you can click on General. What General Exhibition Ground? Here you can find the newest exhibition ground. And on this point where services is, you can order additional services. As I have shown you earlier, you can click here to order additional tickets. Maybe you want to have permanent tickets during ITB. You can click here. You can see the prices. This is without VAT, so please do not wonder. Okay. Then you can click on product details if you want to check the product details, so you can see there's a shipment and a handling fee for €20. And here is a question about the recipient of the code. And on this little one, you can click, and here you can choose the point we have registered right now. So we registered Messe Berlin right now, and you can apply on it. So there's nothing inside because I have not entered a name. So I will change. Just a second. Oh, this is bad too. Rita, maybe. Yes, here's Rita Schulz. I haven't put any PO for the invoice, but I can put here my email address where I want to have this. So this code will be sent to Sreiss, that's me, at messe-berlin.de. And if you have any queries, you can put here your name too. So if you haven't this person in this list, you can put the details inside. And you can put your telephone number and again an email address. And important, you have to accept the contractual terms of the service and add to shopping cart. Oh, I have to choose one. Of course, I need one ticket. So add to shopping cart. So now you can see I have ordered one piece for code of permanent ticket, and I want to go to my shopping cart. So now I'm directly at my shopping cart. As you can see, I have ordered many more. So I have ordered a conductor. I have ordered a parking space. You can find all of these on this side. if you are on the general and you want to check your shopping cart, you can find it on this side. You can click here, and you can see all your shopping cart products you have added to. These are not automatically ordered, as you can see here. You have to press the order button, but I do not have this order button, so you need authorization. Therefore, please contact our webshop team. They are pleased to help you in this case. And so, yeah, we are finished with Beko. And if you have any questions, please enter them here. So, just a second. We have a new thing. And if you have forgotten to order additional services online, you can order them on site. We will help you. We are pleased to help you and to assist you on this point. But please note that our exhibitor service, our business center, moved to the exhibition ground to Großer Stern. It's near Hall 10.2, 10.1. So please note this for your visit. Okay? Thank you. So I will give you to Tina next.
So I'm back here. I will focus on travel preparations because it's always good to prepare early, especially if you need a visa. If you're coming from a country where you need a visa, in 2013, a decree was issued by the German Ministry of Foreign Affairs that you do not need an invitation letter if you're an exhibitor when applying for a visa. You should be able to apply without the invitation letter if the embassy assists on this invitation letter. You can always refer to our representatives in our country, in your country. We have about 80 representatives worldwide. Or you contact us directly at itb@messe-berlin.de. So these are the two options. And then, of course, we will issue the invitation letter for you if you have problems or the embassy insists on it. Meanwhile, you also, of course, coming to ITB Berlin, you will need a hotel. There are more than 130,000 hotel beds in Berlin already. So there's a lot to choose from. If you need orientational help, we recommend checking our website itb-berlin.com/travel. There you find, first of all, you find the contact of Visit Berlin and HRS, our partners who will help you with all your questions regarding the hotel booking. But you will also find our hotel shuttle partners. There are about 35 hotels connected to the hotel shuttle, so they have what's the English word for Haltestelle? Stop. They have a stop. That was easy. Thank you, Jessica. They have a stop, a bus stop right in front of their hotel lobby. So it's very convenient. You just get onto the bus. You're dropped out at the venue directly. So no need to ask for directions. So just go to itb-berlin.com/travel, and there you find all the partners there, and you can ask them directly, contact them, and check if they have still room available. But the hotel shuttle is not the only shuttle that we have for ITB Berlin. There is the free airport shuttle from Tegel Airport. As long as we still have Tegel Airport, you should definitely use this shuttle because it gives you the opportunity to come from the airport to the venue in about 15 minutes if there's low traffic. There is no airport shuttle from Schönefeld, the second airport we have at Berlin, because it would take longer to shuttle you with the bus than taking the public train. So this is why we decided to run the free airport shuttle from Tegel Airport only. Then, as I already said, we have the ITB Hotel Shuttle. This is also free for the visitors and exhibitors staying in those hotels. And if you're not staying in a partner hotel, you can also choose the two city shuttle lines that bring you either from the city center west or the city center east to the venue. We will have all the traffic information put in one brochure in February, and we show you we will inform you in our newsletters, our exhibitors newsletter about that, and we will most probably include it in our webinar in January again. So look for the traffic information on site. You will find it, as I said, on itb-berlin.com/travel and in our webinar in January. And of course, we have stressed that certain times already during this webinar, we are very eager for the sustainability. So we ask you to compensate your carbon dioxide emissions for your trip. You can do it either with our partner Atmosphere Online on our website, or of course you can also do it with other partners, other companies that offer the same service. So we hope you have a safe travel to ITB and you find the suiting hotel for you. And now I will pass on to Jessica for the B2C part.
Thank you, Christina. Actually, we will start here with a little poll on the right side. Again, you see the questions now popping in. First one, do you have activities for the general public during the ITB weekend at your booth? For example, music performances, painters, etc. Please click on yes or no. And for the second question, would you be interested in sponsoring a travel prize, for example, trip to your country, to be included in our print and online promotion of ITB Berlin? Please click on yes or no and submit. Thank you very much. All right, yeah, we see that some of you have some activities, so we'll be pleased to include them. I'll explain now how we do that. Normally, many people say, okay, how can I attract general public during the weekend? ITB has 5 days, not just the trade show on the 3 days in the beginning. We have also a weekend where the general public is allowed to enter. And we always recommend to change the booth a little bit. For example, to hang up more posters, more pictures, as explained Christina, but also to do little performances, dancing, music, to dress up in costumes, etc. Could be a hostess, does not have to be you to dress up. And if you do so, please tell us. If you know already that you're planning to do something, or you do it every year, please tell us, because we will promote it for free for you on our website and in our print advertising for free. We need to know that because, if you know it later than 15th of January, we can add it on our website. But as we have to print a high number of print advertising, we would need it until 15th January. But please feel free always to send your details to our colleague Kim, and she will tell you what exactly we need from you, the picture, the text, etc. And furthermore, we also have a big ITB travel raffle. The ITB Berlin team organizes it every year. It's a lucky draw, which attracts about 5,000 participants. And if you're interested, if you're a country or hotel, etc., if you're interested to be a host, please show your hospitality and sponsor a prize. It's not a financial sponsoring, but you sponsor directly a prize. And then we hand it over on the big stage. You can hand it over if you want to the winners. There will be a whole comprehensive online and print promotion of it. And I would be the contact person, so please send to me the details if you're interested, or if you have any questions, also contact me on my email address. And for 2 years now, we have allowed that you can sell your travel products directly on ITB Berlin, at ITB Berlin. And if you do so, if you sell travel products like hotel nights, cruises, flights, etc., please let us know as well, because we will also promote it for free for you in our print and online B2C communication. Please send an email to Margot, our colleague. Her last name, it's a bit German, a bit complicated, but here you see it, dennenmoser@messe-berlin.de. All right, and now we come to the almost last part, sponsoring advertising. Christina, I hand it over to you.
Thank you, Jessica. She just told you, Jessica just showed you how to attract the attention of general public, but this is not the only target group that we have. We do also, of course, we also have other target groups, and with our sponsoring and advertising opportunities, we give you the greatest possible advertising impact. So you see now on the right-hand side, you see two questions. In which of the following target groups are you mainly interested? It's either trade visitors, journalists, buyers, general public, or all of the above. And we would like to know if you plan a certain budget for advertising, branding, and sponsoring at ITB in general. So let us know, and please do not forget to click on submit when you have answered the question. So time is over, so we move on to the next page. And this is, there you see, for example, most of you, as expected, are interested in trade visitors and buyers, of course, because this is the main aspect at ITB. And we show you on our website. I go on the desktop again. And just a second. There is a sponsoring section at ITB. So if you go to Exhibitors, you see the sponsoring and promotion, and you will be guided to this page. And here you see, on one hand, you see all the options we have for you at ITB Berlin. So it's either the catalog entry, you can become a sponsor of, for example, ITB Berlin Convention, or, for example, also the, you can just click on that and I show you the convention and culture partners here, the sports partner, the e-travel world. So there's many options to choose from. And as you see, it's also telling you the target group. If you target all visitors, become ITB Berlin partner country. If you target trade visitors, you can choose from those options. So this is a great opportunity. It gives you the overview to really check what you're interested in, what the options are. And there is another option that you can also choose from. If you go back to the sponsoring and promotion, you scroll down, you see the marketing and sponsoring portfolio. And if you click on that, it also gives you the prices of of many options. Not of all of them. Some of them are on request. But if you need, for example, for your boss to allocate a budget, then please check on the portfolio, and it will give you an overview of how much budget to plan for the certain options that we have. So this is what we can offer you for sponsoring. The best thing would be to contact our colleague Lisa Klimke. And now I go back to the top. There you see Lisa is not with us today, but you can always contact her directly, tell her your target group and the budget and your wishes, and then she comes up with a custom-made offer just for your company at ITB Berlin. So do not let pass this opportunity to gain more visibility at ITB and draw the attention to your stand. Okay, so we will pass on to the next page, and we are getting to the very last part of this webinar, and I pass on to Jessica because she's giving you the forecast.
Great, thanks, Christina. Yeah, that's the last part of this webinar for today, and I just wanted to draw the attention to two things. First of all, please always read our exhibitor newsletter. We send all the important information for our exhibitors in this newsletter. Next one will be sent next week. If you have problems receiving, please let us know at itb at messe-berlin.de. Also, if you want to change the person that receives it, or if you want to add an additional contact, please let us know. We can send it to him as well or her. And the next webinar will be on the 21st of January. Save the day already, because we will be talking about return on investment, and that's I think mainly the most important part, how to get contacts and how to get the most out of your stand participation. We will be talking about our new ITB networking tool, also PR for exhibitors, and
of course, one of our favorite events, the Blogger Speed Networking, where bloggers meet exhibitors in short meetings and can get together and present each other. But also, there's a new event coming up where buyers and exhibitors meet, and we will explain that during the next webinar, the 21st, how to register for it, because it's limited from the maximum number of participants. But this will give you a chance to connect to the buyers directly in little 5-minute sessions and to get most contacts you can get. Yeah. And so we want to thank you, of course. This is our whole team. A picture just made 1 month ago, so it's quite recent. Thank you for your attention. We will upload the webinar and the video of the webinar at our Academy website. And if you close now the window, please enter the post-webinar survey so we can get better, because we always improve on your opinion. And feel free to send more questions either in the Q&A window on the right side, or if you want to think about the presentation, download it, read through it, and then you have some questions, please always feel free to send an email to the general email address, or also to your contact, or your contact in the country. And if you go to this website, you find our faces and for what we're responsible for, so you can contact us directly as well. So thanks. Feel free to send now the questions. We would like to thank again for your attention, and it was fun. Thanks, and goodbye.